All right, all right. So again, welcome to the Healthy You, Healthy Business webinar. I'm trying to let you see the see the title here. Healthy You, Healthy Business webinar. This is the digital marketing theme. We had some awesome speakers yesterday, and today we have some more awesome speakers. And I'm just so excited. So thank you again for coming and joining us today. You're in for an awesome treat. For those who don't know, my name is Tanisha Jackson of Surge Formation, a company that is surging with information, inspiration, and resources to help business owners go to the next level of success. I do that through my YouTube channel, and also by offering bookkeeping and business consulting for small business owners. So today, I'm going to introduce to you a dynamic speaker, someone who I know personally. We've been friends for a couple years, and he is full of knowledge and wisdom. So get ready, get your notepads ready to take some notes. Today, I would like to present to you Michael Pope. He is a software developer and IT professional who can fix just about every tech issue. He's an international Maxwell Leadership certified speaker, trainer, and coach. And today, he's going to be presenting about, are you marketing to the right people? Michael, you have the floor. Show him some love.
Nisha, thank you so much and welcome everyone. I'm excited to have you all on today. And I am truly excited. I love talking about marketing. And so I am Michael Pope, the Coach's Tech Guy. And like Tanisha mentioned, I'm going to be talking about the topic of, are you marketing to the right people? And so this is key. So I'm assuming that you all here, there's business owners here, coaches, speakers, entrepreneurs. Are you marketing to the right people? So a little background on me. I was born in North Carolina, been living in Ohio for the last 25 years or so. I'm an IT professional, as Tanisha mentioned, also certified presenter, trainer, and coach with the John Maxwell team. And I am absolutely passionate about helping entrepreneurs, coaches, and speakers win with technology without overwhelm. I know I run into a lot of coaches and entrepreneurs who just get overwhelmed by tech, which is why I'm the Coach's Tech Guy. Right? So my journey as a coach started in November 2019 with the John Maxwell team. And like people who get started in the coaching industry, I was excited. I was ready to help people. But to be honest with you, I had no idea what I was doing, and I had no idea who I was marketing to. So people would always ask me, they say, hey, Michael, what kind of coach are you? Well, so I can coach on this, and I can coach on that, and I can speak on this and speak on that. I was confused, which means I was confusing my audience. And because of that confusion, it led to very little sales when I was getting started. Right? And I knew that I had a lot of value to offer, but because I didn't know what I was offering, people couldn't help me. They couldn't refer me. They couldn't really do business with me because they didn't know what I was doing. So my goal today is to help you develop some clarity. Because like I said, I was constantly talking to the wrong people. So on social media, I was posting about things that weren't relevant to my business. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't have a clear focus on who my audience was. But then something happened that changed all that. In March of 2020, I had an opportunity to meet two amazing entrepreneurs, Kay and Shy. They're sisters from Reno, Nevada. They have an amazing entrepreneur background, $1 million family restaurant, and they also have a marketing company as well. I started learning some phenomenal marketing advice from them. And I had a meeting, the three of us sat down one day, and they shared something with me that changed everything for me. Essentially what they said, Michael, if you try to market to everyone, you'll end up marketing to no one. So think about that for yourself. If you try to market to everyone, you'll end up marketing to no one. Just learning that changed everything for me because it started to open up doors and it helped me with that clarity. So think about that. And here's a couple questions I want you to think about with your business. How excited would you feel about your businesses if every week you had 5 to 10 interested people reaching out to you about your offers? Just think about that. How exciting would that feel, knowing that they're actually reached out to you about your offers? Then think about this one. How would your confidence change if you were able to work with the right people every single week? I know for me personally, it's been so much joy working with the right people. It's like they give me energy because I know that I'm helping the right people. And because they are the right people for me, I'm able to help them get true results. Right? I don't know about you all, but with me being in the software industry, I've worked on lots of different projects. There's some projects that are great and give me energy. There's other projects that I've been tasked with that kind of drain me. Well, with your business as an entrepreneur, when you're focused and working with the right people, they will give you energy because you know you're fulfilling your purpose. So today, what are we going to focus on? So we're going to focus on 3 main things to help you amp up your marketing by identifying the right people. So I'm going to talk to you about identifying your avatar, which is your ideal customer, how to market to that avatar, and a process for increasing your engagement with your avatar. Okay, so those are going to be our main 3 focal points here. And so when you identify your avatar, you will find your people and those right people. And like I said, they're going to bring you energy. And so some of the benefits of finding the right people is they'll happily pay for what you offer. They appreciate what you do for them. They're easy to communicate with. They recommend you to others and they keep coming back. That second to last bullet point right there, they recommend you to others. Today, I get a lot of my business from referrals, meaning I've worked with the client, I've helped them get a result. They share that result with their social media, their friends, their sphere of influence, and that leads back to new business for me because I'm working with the right people. So just think about your business and think about how you would feel knowing that you're constantly working with those right people that give you energy, people that you just love being around because you're like, yes, I love working with that client, right? You get that joy because it's the right people for you. Some of the benefits that I personally received by working with my avatar, and I've had lots of opportunities, right? So I've had opportunity to speak from stage, multiple stages, with groups of a couple hundred people to groups of a couple thousand people. I've also had an opportunity to work with some incredible leaders, John Maxwell, Joseph McClendon III. I also had a client for a 90-day project pay me $10,000 for a particular project. And then that project actually led to other opportunities as well, like longer term opportunities with that company. That's amazing. But it's all because I narrowed my focus down to only working with the ideal people, my avatar, my dream clients, whatever you want to call it. So think about that, what that would do for you. Now, if the term avatar is kind of unclear with you, I'm going to give you a couple of examples of avatars so you can start understanding kind of how it works a little bit. So here's our first example. This is an example avatar for a fitness coach. We've got Amber here. She's a super mom, 33 years old, stay-at-home mom, living in North Carolina. Her pain point is she has a lack of time for exercise and healthy eating. So Amber's desired result is she wants to look good and feel good and be her best self for her family. So if I was a fitness coach, this would be one of my ideal clients. That means when I'm marketing and when I'm putting on events, they're going to be tied towards helping her get her desired result. Next example, this is an example for a speech coach. We got Paul here. He's a new manager, 28-year-old corporate professional living here in Ohio. He's terrified of giving status reports and speaking in meetings. So Paul's desired results is he wants to look more confident in front of his boss, peers when speaking. So if I'm a speech coach or even a Toastmaster, right, I kind of know how to market towards his pain and his desired results. So hopefully that's clicking in with you all. One last example here. For a travel agent, you got a traveling couple here. They're between 25 and 30. They're adventurous travelers. They pretty much live in hotels and Airbnbs. Their pain point is the cost of travel and the challenge of finding affordable places to sleep. Desired results, they want to spend their hard-earned money on experiences rather than stressing out over expensive Airbnbs and plane tickets and all of that. So if I'm a travel agent, I know how to market to them. And like I said, speak to their pain points, but also show them how I can help them get their desired results. So hopefully that's all clicking in with you all. So let's talk about identifying your avatar a little bit, right? So here's the first set of questions here to identify your avatar's identity. I like to give my avatars names because it just helps me put a picture with that avatar. So in an example, your avatar's name. What is your avatar's current identity? Maybe they're a stay-at-home mom. Maybe they're a corporate employee. Maybe they're a new coach. Maybe they're a new speaker, right? What is their current identity? And then the second question is, what is their desired identity? So start thinking about that and feel free to screenshot any of these slides that you want to. But start thinking about, okay, this is my avatar's identity. This is their desired identity. This is kind of who they want to be. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Your avatar's focus. What is their major focus? Is it to lose weight? Is it to be more confident? Is it to create more money? Then what is their secondary focus? Maybe it's to lower their blood pressure or get more clients. You kind of got to know what those areas are. Then what is their desired results? This is where you really get specific. What are they specifically looking for? So maybe they want to make, extra $10,000 per month. Maybe they want to lose, 15 pounds. But try to get it specific as possible to the type of results that you can help them achieve. And then what are some of their pain points or obstacles that they're facing with right now? Maybe it's technology is hard. Speaking is terrifying. Maybe they don't know what to do, right? It could be a lack of knowledge. But your avatar has some type of pain point right now. And so your goal as their coach, their entrepreneur, their leader, right, is to help them overcome those obstacles. So that was our second set of questions. Then moving on to the last set of questions for the avatar is your avatar solution. So this is really what you bring to the table. I believe you should give your offer some type of name, right? So if it could be a 12-week, program your life, or tech ready coaches program, or the couch to 5K program, whatever your program is, healthy you, healthy business program. Then the potential results. So what are the potential results that you can offer your avatar? Maybe you can help them increase their confidence. You can help them with their marketing funnel, create a marketing funnel that converts. You can help them lower their pressure, lose weight, whatever it is. What are those results that you can give them? And then what are your personal qualifications to be able to achieve that results? Maybe you've already been there, done that. Maybe you're certified in a certain area, or you're a specialist in this, or you went to school for this, right? What are your qualifications? Because what this does, and when you kind of go through this exercise, it's going to give you confidence to know that, hey, when you're talking to your avatar, you're talking to people about what you do, hey, I can help you with these results. Here's why I'm qualified to help you out. And it creates that level of confidence for you. So one of the things I like to do, once I've gone through an exercise like this, and obviously there's more questions, you can really get very detailed about your avatar. But one of the things I like to do is I type mine up in a nice format. So I laminate mine. So I'm actually going to read one, you can't see this, but I'm going to read one of my avatar statements for you. So my avatar's name is Alice. Alice is a mompreneur who dreams of becoming a six-figure coach. Currently, Alice's focus is on business automation and lead generation. Ultimately, Alice really wants to create a six-figure coaching business and make more money while spending time with her family. Right this minute, Alice would be ecstatic if she could gain more coaching clients, get high-paying clients, and stop wasting time on social media. Now I have more words for that, but what I like to do is I read through this avatar statement, and it helps me have clarity. So when I'm out marketing or talking to people, I understand the value that I can bring to my client. And it gives me that energy, right? It helps to overcome the fear of making the phone call or talking to that person about your business, because I know what I can offer. And I have a visual of the person that I'm working with too. And you can have multiple avatars. So here, here's two of my avatars. I have multiple avatars. But I love having the visual of who I'm looking to help. Okay. So that was the first thing, all about identifying your avatar. Moving on to number 2 is all about having a marketing plan for your avatar. Right now that you've identified your avatar, your ideal customer, let's talk about how can we actually market to them. And there's lots of different ways to do it. I'm going to narrow it down to 3 because of time here. So the first one here is educational emails. It's easy for people to sign up for your newsletter. So you want to be in the habit of having some type of educational system where you can, when people come in, right, they can opt into it for a newsletter or some type of email updates from you. They're going to be constantly reminded of who you are and who you serve. So it's a great way of generating targeted leads. You can build long-term relationships. I know I've been on people's email lists for years, and I'm sure you have too. It's a constant reminder of who you are and who you serve. And it's a low risk, but really high rewards. I know a lot of the purchases, if I look over the last year, a lot of the purchases that I made were from emails, from people who I've been on their list for years. And I click and I say, oh yeah, right. The subject catches my attention. I click on the email. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll check out that program. But it's because I'm constantly getting emails from them. So you want to have some type of system in place to educate your avatars about your business and what you do. Okay, so that's the first thing, educational emails. Second thing is webinars and workshops. Workshops like this, or I absolutely love doing webinars and any type of speaking engagements. They help you generate targeted leads. They boost credibility. You can educate and engage your avatar. So just think about that, right? If someone signs up for your webinar, they are already raising their hand saying, yeah, I'm interested in that topic, or I'm interested in that particular subject that you're working on. So they're raising their hand, letting you know, hey, yes, I'm potentially one of your avatars, and you're bringing them in. They can come on your platform. You get that level of credibility because you're the speaker. It's a great tool. I use webinars and workshops all the time to build my business. As you can see here, I've got one coming up next Saturday. I already have around 100 people registered for that webinar. But they're all the right type of people because they're looking for a certain skill set or a certain tool set. Okay, so that's one. Here's a great webinar testimonial from one of my clients. She said, I don't know how to explain the excitement that I'm feeling. The invites are going out for my webinar and people are signing up. Not only that, but a Head Start director emailed me stating that she went to my website and loved my credentials. So we spoke on the phone, and she said to send her a quote to be the keynote for 1 hour. I quoted her $3,000 plus travel expenses. She didn't hesitate and signed immediately. And she was like, I guess I could have charged more, but that's okay. So this is Bernadine. And so it was great. I just remember that excitement of her feeling. She was like, wow, me just doing webinars kind of let people know that we're watching that, hey, she's a speaker and she speaks on topics that our company needs. So she did that in $3,000, right? Who in here would love to have a $3,000 speaking engagement for just 1 hour plus travel? That's awesome. But it's because she put on a webinar. She made herself known to her marketplace. Absolutely. The third thing is consistent social media posting, right? So to market yourself, you're going to have to post on social media. Everybody's using social media. You're going to have to make yourself known on social media. So some of the benefits of consistent posting, you can help build relationships, build your authority, build your following. but it also allows you to, educate and engage your avatar. They're constantly seeing posts about you. They're posts about your webinar, posts about your newsletters, just posts about your tips. You're creating that engagement, and that really comes in handy. So in addition to consistency, so one of the things that I do is I love posting on, testimonials. So I take client testimonials and I'll post them on social media. If I'm doing events, like I mentioned, the Canva training that I'm doing next Saturday. So I do social media posts on that. It just creates engagement. And from those engagements, I can reach out to people personally and say, hey, you like my post, or you sound like you might be interested in that. Would you like to have a conversation to talk more about how we can work together? But it's just with that consistent posting. Okay. And so, like, as I mentioned before, next Saturday, I'm going to have a free Canva workshop. That's going to be some great training. So if you are looking to learn how to create cool graphics using a program like Canva, I'm going to be showing people how to do that. And we'll put a link in the chat a little bit later. Okay. So then moving on to the third part of the process here is all about increasing engagement with your avatar, right? You've identified them, you've started marketing to your avatar, but now we got to increase that engagement. And this is where I think a lot of people kind of get discouraged because they don't fully understand how engagement works. So I'm going to help you out with that a little bit. So when you start thinking about avatar engagement, starting on the far left here, the low engagement, social media is pretty much low engagement, right? These are your social media followers on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever, right? You look at those numbers, your likes may be okay. You may not get as many hearts as you would like. Don't let that discourage you, because that is low engagement anyway. Then as you move up, if you have a Facebook group, your engagement level is going to be high, or a LinkedIn group, your engagement level is going to be a little bit higher. If you have lead magnets, and I'm going to talk specifically about each of these areas on the next slides, but if you have lead magnets, meaning you're offering something of value in exchange for their name and email, the engagement is going to be a little bit higher. If they attend your live events, whether it's a webinar or a challenge or a workshop you're putting on, whether it's in person or virtual, that engagement level goes up. If you're doing collaboration, I love collaboration opportunities. And I'm going to talk more about that on another slide, but that's kind of really why I'm here today. I'm collaborating with Tanisha's, vision as part of a collaboration. I mean, I'm speaking in front of her audience. And it's the same when you collaborate with other people, whether it's being on their podcast or their video podcast, or if they're speaking at their summit, their conference, whatever. Collaboration. And then the highest level is your buyers. These are people who have taken out their credit card, paid money for your service or your program, whatever you offer. That's a higher level of engagement, because if they've spent money with you, they said, hey, I trust you enough to spend some money with you. Even if it's small, they're more likely to spend more money with you. So let's keep that in mind with the engagement. So looking at social media, these people, they followed your profile, they accepted your friend requests. The con to dealing with these people is they may or may not be your avatar. I have close to 5,000 friends on Facebook. Majority of them are not my avatar, right? A lot of them are just friends from school, other people I know, but they're just not my avatar. So I can't get discouraged if I post something and they don't respond to it, because they're not meant to respond to it. So you got to keep that in mind. And also, they may or may not be interested in your offer because they're not your avatar. So don't let that discourage you, please. Thinking about groups. Some of the pros of having groups is typically they're interested in your business niche or topic when they join your group, because your group is normally specific for something. They've answered questions. So a lot of times, if your group is set up correctly, right, you're asking for their email address, and you may ask for their phone number or something like that. So you have a way of getting in contact with them. Some of the cons, they may or may not engage. I know I'm part of lots of groups on Facebook, probably hundreds of groups. I don't engage in all those groups. Most of them I can't even find because there's so many, right? And those people may or may not be interested in your offer. It just depends. So just keep that in mind. Next is your lead magnet leads. So this is maybe you're offering a checklist or a PDF guide or a video or something that people are exchanging information from to get that gift. Some of the pros, right? They're raising their hands saying, hey, I'm interested in that business or that topic that you're talking about. They've said yes. Once a person has said yes to you, they're more likely to say yes again. So they've said yes to your lead magnet, whatever it was. And they've given you their name and their email and possibly their phone number in exchange for that gift. Next is your live event. So you're putting on a webinar or workshop. They've registered for it and they've set aside time for it, especially if it's a live event. They're saying, hey, yes, I'm interested in that topic. I'm interested in that workshop, right? They provided their name and their email to get in, and they probably participated. I mean, in some form, they may be participating in the chat or they're live on with you, so they're engaging. They're part of the Q&A and all that. So it's that higher level of engagement. Then the next one is collab leads. And like I said, I absolutely love collaborating with other people because it's an opportunity for you to speak on someone else's stage in front of their hot leads, right? You think about it, the people who signed up for Tanisha's events, they're already interested in her type of topics, so they already engaged with her. Then I'm speaking in front of, I'm not necessarily speaking in front of cold people, it's more warm people, right? It's someone else's hot lead who's already engaged. They're interested in the business and topic. They've said yes to participate in a live event. They've had to provide their name and their email and they participated. So collab leads are awesome. I encourage people. You know, a lot of people that I work with, that I coach or mentor, I tell them, I say, hey, go speak at some different Toastmaster clubs. You know, maybe you're working on an hour-long keynote, you know, take 5 to 10 minutes of that presentation, go deliver it somewhere, practice it in front of an audience, get feedback, but you can also invite them to your larger event. That's the easy collab. Rotary clubs are always looking for speakers. Companies are looking for people to come in and do lunch and learns and different speaking events for them. People who have podcast shows are always looking for people to interview. Look for opportunities to collab. Very powerful. And then the last one here is all about the buyers, right? So these are people who have already said yes to your offer. They're proven that they're interested in your business and your topic, and they're already engaged with you. And them spending money demonstrates that highest level of commitment and interest in your program. So as long as you gave them the results that they expected, they're probably going to buy again, even at a higher level. So I think if you take those tips, you'll really be able to amp up your marketing, right? So you're going to identify your avatar. You're going to be marketing to your avatar. And of course, you want to have a process in place for increasing your engagement from your avatar. And I think if you do that, guys, you'll truly amp up your marketing. And as a reminder, I'll put a link to the Canva webinar that I'm going to be doing. If this PowerPoint here, this presentation here, I'm presenting it from Canva. So if you're looking to learn how to create nice presentation like this using Canva and graphics and all that, definitely join me next Saturday. And with that, Tanisha, I will turn it back over to you and I'll entertain any questions we have.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much. Let's show Michael Pope some love. Wasn't that an awesome presentation? Very, very good. Learned a lot. A lot of it was a refresher, but also gained a little more deeper insight on the different things that we can do to boost our business. So thank you again, Michael Pope.
You're welcome.
I think you need to create like some documents to go with this. I'm gonna have an offline conversation about you about that. But yeah, I think you need to add some paperwork that people can be able to bring with them, or maybe, I'm sure you probably already have that together. I don't know. So anyway, thank you again, Michael Pope, and thank you everyone for joining. I want to introduce our next speaker, which is someone that you know very well, hopefully, is myself, Tanisha Jackson, Lady Surge. But before I come on with my official presentation, I just have a special announcement that I want to share with you. So let me pull that up. A friendly reminder, I'm not quite sure how many new people are on today, but this is a word from our sponsor for this event, Sherry Campos. She has sponsored this event, and keeping with the theme of digital marketing, she is offering a free digital business card and membership to get 10 targeted prospects each month. And I will put that information in the chat later. And I believe Sherry is with us, so I'm going to bring her up one more time for those of you who didn't get to hear her, so that she can share with us what she does. So Sherry, are you with us?
I am. Good morning.
Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm in the afternoon.
That's right. It's hard to keep track of where everybody is, but good morning, good afternoon. Thank you so much, Tanisha, for allowing me to be your sponsor for this event. Great event. I loved everything that the previous speaker had to say. Michael, great information, and I'm looking forward to hearing you as well, Tanisha. I haven't actually got a chance to hear your presentation yet, so I'm excited. And as far as what I do, I'm Sherry Campos from San Francisco, and I am your money connector. So I can find anybody funds that you need for your business or your investments or your lifestyle or all of the above. And one of the things that I have been using for my business is something called Sales Flow, which gives you targeted prospects. And it's really helped me. So I wanted to share that with other entrepreneurs. So that's why I'm offering this free membership. It is completely free. It's not a trial, no credit card needed. You basically sign up, you'll get a free digital business card, and you'll also get 10 free targeted prospects every single month. And hopefully you can turn those prospects into leads and then into sales. And if you need any help at all, feel free to reach out to me at any time, and I'll be happy to help you. If you need to figure out how to set up your targeted prospects or how to set up your digital business card, I'll be happy to help you with that. And my information is in the chat. So have a great day, everybody, and I hope you take advantage of the free opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sherry. I really appreciate that. And let's show her some love. A digital business card. I can't wait to try that one out myself, actually. Okay. So give me a second so I can get set up. Okay, well, I was thinking the theme of this webinar is healthy you, healthy business. And we've talked a lot this weekend about the digital marketing. And I wanted to shift gears a little bit and focus on you, the business owner, because you are important. You are the CEO of your company. And it's very important for you to take care of yourself. And what better way to do that through laughter? Laughter, somebody said laughter is the best medicine. Somebody else said that a merry heart does good like medicine. Does anybody agree with that? What do you think? Is laughter important? Is it good to laugh? Okay, I see a couple yeses. Awesome. I think it's good to laugh. Laughter can help relieve that stress and pressure you're feeling. Maybe you're having a bad day. I remember someone told me that they were having a really bad day. They were in a fight with their spouse, and he said he went to the movies by himself just to get away. And he watched this movie and was cracking up laughing. And he said he was really mad, but that movie was so funny that it brought him out of the anger that he was feeling. So laughter really is a great medicine. And I want to encourage you as a business owner to laugh. You can even do an impromptu laugh, just no reason at all, just burst out into a laugh and just try it and see how you feel. Did you know that there's even group laughing? Yeah, there's group laughing. I've seen it. I participated in it. I was at this event and they said, you know what? We're just going to break out. And it was a networking event, actually. It was the H&P, which is called Happy Neighborhood Project networking event. So I'm there. There's a couple other business owners, and they said, hey, I want you to laugh. We're going to do this impromptu laugh, and I want you to laugh I think we had to laugh for like a minute. Now, I don't know about you, maybe it's easy for you, but I've never did an impromptu laugh for 1 minute. That's actually pretty challenging to do. 1 minute, you would think, oh, it's a minute. That's not a long time. Try to laugh impromptu for a minute. It's a little challenging, but they did it. And he was timing it too. He said, okay, we're going to laugh for a minute. Yeah, that was a long time. And so, you know what? I want to try this exercise right now. I want you to join in with me. We're going to do an impromptu laugh, but it's not going to be for a minute though. We're going to do an impromptu laugh. I know I can't see you, and I'm sure some of you are not even going to jump in with me because you're like, hey, I'm not going to do this because I got my boo right next to me. I got my children. I don't want them thinking that I've lost it. I know I'm getting older, but I don't want them to think that I've lost my marbles. I'm not doing this impromptu exercise of laughing. I know what you're saying. And that's okay. If you want to stay there, that's fine. But for those of you out there who want to join me, we're going to do an impromptu laugh and just get it out. Just try it. Just do something different. Come out your comfort zone. As business owners, that's what we do anyway. We had to come out our comfort zone in order to be a business owner. We had to learn something new. You're always constantly learning new stuff. And a lot of people want to stay in the comfort place of, hey, I want to work my 9 to 5 and that's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But to be a business owner means you really have to step out your comfort zone. So you're already business owners, and I know that you've had experience with stepping out of your comfort zone. So why not do it again with this impromptu laughing exercise? So I am going to time this though. We're going to do a 30-second laugh. How about that? So let me get my timer together. I'm trying to see, I know Zoom had a special upgrade where you can access a timer app, and I can't find it. So sad. I was gonna be all high techy. I guess I have to use the old fashioned way. Okay, so 30 seconds, here we go. You ready? Let me see some laughter faces. If you're ready, you want to jump in with me? I'm not going to be laughing by myself, am I? I'm not going to laugh by myself. Okay, I don't want to be the only one laughing by myself. Actually, let me see. Let me try this, actually. Let me see if I can unmute. I'm going to unmute some of you. Now, if you don't want to be unmuted to join in, that's okay. But I'm unmuting some of you so that we can hear your laughter and it's not just going to be me. Okay. All right. Are you ready? We're gonna try this. Okay. I got the timer, 30 seconds. We're just gonna laugh, okay? Impromptu laugh. Ready and go. 30 seconds, go. The 20 seconds is really hard, isn't it? You got 10 seconds left. Keep going. Come on. Oh, this is funny. 4 seconds. And 1. And we are done. Okay. All right. How about that?
Great exercise.
Great exercise. Yeah. See, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who joined in, even if you were still on mute. It's okay. It's okay. But hey, I'm sure you felt lighter, right? You felt lighter, free, like, yes, okay. And this is the middle of the day for some of us. So this is a nice boost. You know, I know some people, they drink Powerade, Gatorade, stuff like that. There's their favorite energy drink. Well, hey, laughter can be an energy drink. So I want to encourage you, the next time you're thinking about, the next time you're mad or frustrated or upset because things are not working out, I want to encourage you to just laugh. Just take a step back and just laugh, or at least smile and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to get through this. It's okay. It's not that serious. It'll work out in the end. All right. So thank you again for joining in with that exercise. It really is a good medicine. And I want to share with you a story. Speaking of laughter, I want to share with you a story. This is a true story. I call it my cat invasion. Yes, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a video game or maybe a movie, but it really is a true story I want to share with you. This really happened. It happened one day when I was getting my son ready for school. We're in the kitchen, he's eating breakfast, and I was on a conference call, and I heard this sound, meow, meow. I thought, somebody's phone really has a loud cat. And then I heard it again, meow, meow. I turned the volume down on the phone. Then I listened. Meow, meow. There was a cat outside my door. And then I heard another noise. The cat was clawing at my door as if he was trying to come in. What was I going to do? I was trying to weigh my options. I could go out the back door, but I don't have one. So that wasn't going to work. I was pondering about going out the window. That's not going to work either. I don't even think my screen comes off. So that was a really bad idea. Besides, the most important reason why I couldn't do that one was because I didn't want my son thinking I'm scared. Hey, I'm a single parent. I have to be strong. I have to be confident, even when I'm scared, because I didn't want my son to grow up and be a scaredy cat. So I couldn't be one. And I was not going to allow that cat to intimidate me. So I did what any strong, bold single parent would do when it was time for us to leave and go to the bus stop. I opened the door and I peeked out. Yeah, he was there. He was still there. Cats. Okay, no big deal. I'm gonna walk outside. Not gonna allow him to keep me in my home because I can just see it now. This is the school calling. Yes, your son is not at school today. Is everything okay? Oh yeah, it's fine. Just have a little cat problem. We should be there tomorrow. I didn't want that to happen. No, I don't think they was gonna buy that excuse. I mean, it's just like the dog ate my homework excuse. I didn't think that was gonna fly. So I decided I'm gonna go outside, not gonna allow it to intimidate me. And I did. I came outside, no problem. The cat was still there, just looking up at us. And my son comes out the door, just his normal stroll. The cat looks up at us, and then he looks towards the door. Next thing I know, boom, he runs inside of my apartment. What am I gonna do? I have to take my son to the bus stop. I'm in a frantic. I don't know what you would have done in this situation. I didn't even know what to do in this situation. So I told my son, go ahead, walk to the bus stop. Hopefully I'll be able to see you before the bus comes. In the meantime, I have a cat problem. As I called it before, my cat invasion. So I'm pondering, what am I going to do? This cat goes up the stairs and he starts walking from room to room as if this is a cat motel. Police. I don't understand why he thought he was my friend. Well, of course, I quickly am closing all the doors so that he doesn't go all the way inside and think that he's going to stay. But that didn't seem to bother him. He decided, oh, well, I'll just plop myself down right here in the middle of your hallway. What am I going to do? I'm yelling at the cat and nothing happens. He doesn't move. He's not flustered by anything. Okay, fine. So I decided to kick him. Shove him. Nudge him back down the stairs and outside the door, which was still open. Yes, I got him out of my house. And I did it in time to see the bus coming. Bye. I was so excited. I was happy, but you know what? My story didn't end there because after that day, it was actually the next day, I saw the cat. And the good thing, it wasn't the same cat, but still, it was a cat. And I thought about that day, that cat invasion. And I think it really left me traumatized, but like a confident, strong single parent, when I saw that cat just strolling across the street, not even coming close to my home, I decided to hurry up and open the door and close it and lock it. I wasn't traumatized, no. you know what? I realized that I had nightmares for days. Was it weeks? It's very traumatizing. I peeked out the window just to see the cat go by. Whew. I just didn't want to have any more cat invasions. All right. Well, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to share that story with you. I hope that you got some good smiles from it. Or if nothing else, you were just entertained. And I want to share that story, not just because being happy and laughing is good medicine, but also as a segue to what's coming next. So the next Healthy You, Healthy Business webinar is going to be July 1st of 2022. And I am excited about this one because I am going to have a special guest comedian. Jamar Haynes Lee is going to be with us to share some more laughter. So I am excited, and I will have some other speakers in addition to him as well. So make sure to sign up for the next Healthy You, Healthy Business webinar. I'm going to put that information in the chat for you. And I set it up so that you can actually pick your days, and you'll be able to pick your days for the rest of the year. So it's going to be a recurring event, and it's only going to be on the first Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to sign up for that. I got the link in the chat for you for that. It is all, you can sign up today if you like. And again, these events are free. Feel free to share this with others, and also make sure to continue to follow me on the Eventbrite, follow me on my social media. I see there are a couple questions, so let me check the chat real quick. Yes, there will be a replay. I'm going to send out a post webinar email to everyone, and it's going to include the replay, the contact information of the presenters, as well as all the fun goodies, offers, and more, and the webinar links and all that stuff. So yeah, you'll get a nice email of all the fun goodies. And is there any other questions? Okay. Well, if not, just a special reminder for those who are new. I'm just going to quickly go over my other special announcement of my VIP Go-Getters community that I am starting. The launch date is July 1st as well. So that's going to be an awesome, fun celebration day. And the benefits of this community, it's a group that you are welcome to join. I'm going to have 1 hour weekly trainings. I'm going to be doing the trainings, but I'm also going to be bringing on special guests. So you'll have access to exclusive trainings if you join this group. I'm also starting a business directory, and it's just a great place that you can come connect with other like-minded business owners. You'll have access to exclusive networking events that I can't wait to start setting up. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag, but I have some special fun networking events. I have a very creative networking event that I'm going to be starting, and I so want to tell you, but I can't tell you yet, but that is in the works. And in addition, of course, you'll have the chance to promote your business in the group. You're going to have access to special resources, giveaways, and so much more. So I encourage you to connect and to join this community. And if you're wondering, is this for me or not? This is my target market. As Michael said, we have to have that avatar, right? So my focus is on the small business owners who've been in business for up to 10 years, you're making up to 6 figures, and you're just looking for a supportive community to connect with, people who are givers, they're like-minded, they like to share and encourage and support. Maybe you feel like you just need that connection because you're isolated. And as business owners, I know some of us are 100% remote, so we don't get a lot of interaction with people unless we're going to special events. So this is a great way to interact and even share some of your challenges, and we can even partner together to help you come up with solutions to overcoming whatever your difficulties are or your struggles. And we can do it as a community. So it's not just me sharing, but it's everybody who's part of the community who can actually be more involved and engaged. I definitely want this to be an engaging community, and there's going to be special, like I said, giveaways and perks for that. As Michael mentioned, we have to be engaged. That's what's going to help you to grow and help your business to be healthy, to have that healthy business and help you to go to that next level. We got to engage. So if that sounds like it's something you want to be a part of, here is your options when it comes to cost. You have 3 options. The first one is $300 for the year, or you can pay in monthly payments of $25 a month. Or you can do a one-time fee of $150 if you pay by June 17th. And then the last option is the special introduction offer, a one-time fee of $100 if you pay by tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And it's real simple. You can just give me a call at that number. And as soon as this webinar is over, you can call me to lock in your price. And I will be glad to have you as part of this awesome VIP community. So you're not just a go-getter, but you are a VIP. You are a very important go-getter. You are a go-getter that people want to know. There's a lot of go-getters out there, but not all of them have the special qualities that you do. So these are like the elite go-getters, the VIP, somebody you want to know. So if this is the type of environment that you want to be in, again, I would love to have you come and join us and support and share. Don't just come and soak up all the information, but I want you to come and gain information. I want you to I want you to share. I want you to share your information. So I'm gonna give you a few more seconds if you want to jot down any information from that. The last thing that I want to share as I wrap up this webinar is my contact information. Again, I'm Tanisha Jackson, the CEO and founder of Surge Formation, a company that is surging with information, inspiration, and resources to help business owners go to the next level of success. My free offer, you can scan it or type in the Linktree website. And my free offer is a social media marketing book. I actually want to show you this book. So give me a second. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay, can somebody put a Y in the chat if you can see my screen? Okay, awesome. So this is my free offer. If you scan the QR code or if you go to the link, I have a free guide. It's an ebook, 100 social media marketing tips to boost your following, gain authority, and increase engagement on all platforms. Okay, so make sure that you sign up for that. I'm gonna put the link in the chat as well to make it all nice and easy for you. Michael, did you put your link in the chat for your offer?
Yes.
Okay, great. So make sure to sign up for that. And again, I'm going to put all this information in the email that I will send out. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get that out by today. That is my goal. And let's see, I think that is it. Just one more thing I have to do before I officially end the webinar. I got to say thank you to everyone. So thank you, special thank you to our speakers from yesterday, Don Terrell, Alex Hitt, and of course for today, Michael Pope. Thank you so much for joining us and for speaking. Show some love to all of our speakers. If you can throw up some hearts, hand claps, and show some love. You are welcome, Gail. I'm glad you were able to come out. Thank you to everybody for coming and supporting. Again, feel free to share the word, spread the word. Make sure to follow me on social media. If you want to be a speaker or a sponsor at any upcoming events, make sure to reach out, let me know. And that information is also on the registration for the next webinar. So you will have a spot to put that information in there if you are interested, or you can just contact me directly and let me know that you want to be part of the Healthy You, Healthy Business webinar series. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and attending. I hope this has added value to you and that you are excited for even what's coming. So thank you again. Have a great day.